Senator, this may be one of the scenarios that most uniquely qualifies me to take command at the FBI. Having been the victim of government overreach and a weaponized system of justice and law enforcement, I know what it feels like to have the full weight of the United States government barreling down on you. And as the Biden Inspector General determined, those activities by the FBI and DOJ were wholly improper and not predicated upon law and facts. I will ensure, if confirmed, that no American is subjected to that kind of torment, to that kind of cost, financially and personally. And most importantly, I will make sure that no American is subjected to death threats like I was, and subjected to moving their residences like I was, because of government overreach, because of leaks of information about my personal status. If confirmed as FBI director, Mr. Chairman, you have my commitment that no one in this country will feel that pain.
Was President Donald Trump wrong to give blanket clemency to the January 6 defendants?
Thank you, Ranking Member. A couple of things on that. One, the power of the presidential pardon is just that, the president.
Well, I concede he has the authority. I'm asking, was he wrong to do it?
And as we discussed in our private meeting, Senator, I have always rejected any violence against law enforcement, and I have, including in that group, is specifically addressed any violence against law enforcement on January 6th, and I do not agree with the commutation of any sentence of any individual who committed violence against law enforcement.
All right, let's get into it. Kash Patel just walked into the Senate and flipped the script on Adam Schiff and the entire Democrat lineup. I mean, this was a masterclass in standing your ground when all eyes are on you. Patel, former Trump official, didn't hold back about what it's like to be targeted by your own government. He laid out his story, targeted by the FBI and DOJ, forced to spend his life savings fighting leaks and smears, threatened, and even forced to move because his safety was at risk. That's not just political drama, that's personal. And then, right there on the record, Patel made a promise. If he's ever put in charge of the FBI, no American will go through what he went through. No more financial destruction, no more threats, no more lives ruined because someone in power wants to make a point. Here's the kicker. The Biden administration's own Inspector General agreed. They called the FBI and DOJ's actions against Patel wholly improper and not based on law or facts. That's not something you hear every day. But the fireworks didn't stop there. When pressed about presidential pardons after January 6th, Patel had no problem drawing the line. He said, sure, the president can pardon who he wants, but if you hurt law enforcement, you're not getting his sympathy. No commutations, no special treatment. Justice has to mean something, no matter who you are. Joe, he hammered.
Do you think that America is safer because these 1,600 people have been given an opportunity to come out of serving their sentences and live in our communities again?
Senator, I have not looked at all 1,600 individual cases. I have always advocated for imprisoning those that cause harm to our law enforcement and civilian communities. I also believe America is not safer because President Biden's commutation of a man who murdered 2 FBI agents, Agent Kohler's and Williams' family, deserve better than to have the man that point blank range fired a shotgun into their heads and murdered them released from prison. So it goes both
Trump
ways.
Recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Then we went to a studio and recorded it, mastered it, digitized it, and put it out as a song now releasing exclusively on the War Room. We. If you had nothing to do with it, Mr. Patel, why did you tell Steve Bannon and all his listeners that you did?
That's why it says we, as you highlighted.
Yeah, and you're part of the we, right? When you say we, that includes you, doesn't it, Mr. Patel?
Not in every instance.
Well, that's new. So when you said we...
Stop. Is it?
That's new.
Is it?
So when you said we, you didn't really mean you. Is that your testimony?
Not unless you have a new definition for the word we.
Oh, okay. I always thought we included the person who pronounced the
Stop.
word.
I always stop.
Who you are, Joe. He hammered that point again when asked about Biden commuting over 1,600 sentences. He didn't sugarcoat it. If you hurt civilians or law enforcement, you belong behind bars. And he called out the White House for letting a man who killed 2 FBI agents walk free. Those families deserve better, he said, and you could hear the conviction in his voice. But maybe the wildest moment, Adam Schiff tried to trap Patel with semantics, asking about a project where Patel used the word we. Patel didn't flinch. He fired back that we doesn't automatically mean he was involved and that word games shouldn't control the narrative. It was a clear shot at how political language gets twisted, and Schiff didn't have much to say after that. Patel's message? Accountability for everyone. If you break the law, you face the consequences. If corruption tainted your conviction, it gets overturned. Justice isn't just for the powerful, it's for all of us. So, what do you think? Did Patel just expose the double standards in DC, or was this all just another political show? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more breakdowns like this one. Thanks for watching.